Hello people, welcome back to the next part of my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIII-2. So I've just, if you remember from the last video, I've unlocked two gates from Brescia Ruins. So I've got a choice of going to the Yashis Massif or to the Sunleth Waterscape. And I'm going to go to Sunleth Waterscape because here I can learn a new skill for Mog, which will help me to unlock a couple more, or at least one more fragment in the Brescia Ruins. And also you're going to meet, here you're going to meet up with a familiar face, although he's had a bit of a makeover.
Each reunion is a twist of the knife. The joy is ephemeral. It leaves fear in its wake. A fear that all too soon the time will come when you must bid farewell again. Yet you cannot help but long for the next encounter. Humanity's great frailty. We prefer past happiness to future uncertainty.
So this is what the end of the world looks like.
Excuse me just one second.
Are they going to destroy the planet?
I don't know. But if the world does end here, my future should never have happened. Which means there must be a way to stop them. Sarah, what is it? What's wrong?
The daughters of the sundered cocoon are sacrificed to beasts that warp time itself.
Sarah?
The pillar crumbles to ash and sand, and down to earth. The cocoon does fall.
What? What? Sarah? Sarah! Sarah! Wait! Sarah! What's wrong? What did she see? Was it a vision? Does Sarah have the same power as Yule?
But we just follow Serah through this area.
But why? Why did she react the way she did?
She's obviously seen, foreseen something.
That is one gigantic monster.
Oh, look who it is. That voice sound familiar?
Snow, is that really you? I can't believe it.
Snow!
Sarah? Am I dreaming again? Dream or not, we gotta get out of here.
Hey, Snow!
I'll give you a hand. No, I'll hold it off. You get out of here.
Hey, kidding? Is Sarah watching? I don't think so.
Fine, we'll do it together.
Okay, so you gotta take on this thing, the royal ripeness. This thing is a nightmare because it's got high amount of hit points and it takes ages to stagger, and it's got very high defenses, and plus it does a lot of really nasty attacks, particularly that one. So be prepared to do a lot of paradigm shifting. Things like refreshing rain will help. But just basically try and get it staggered as quickly as you can. And you'll probably notice there that it's doing a lot of it's getting healed a lot, so just attack it with all you've got, especially when you stagger it.
I'll cover you. Don't be a fool. Trust me. Not bad, huh?
Now you've got a bit of protection on just now. You don't have to do the 2 sentinel thing every time it starts swinging its arms, but it certainly does help. 2 refreshing rain again. Put regen on everyone. And switch to try disaster. Stagger it again. Just going to switch to this for belch. Reduce the damage of that belch attack, because it's not a nice attack, as you can imagine with a name like Belch. That is, as long as you keep everyone's hit points high, you shouldn't have too much of a problem with this. We got it staggered. Let's go. We got the fuck out of it. I'll switch to this to get second armor. Don't know what that did, but oh, that's I assume I avoided the worst effects of that. We've almost got it defeated, so let's just and our hit points are fine just now, so
This jellyfish kicking me off. Come on, all together. Now, with ya. Yeah, do it. See if you like this. Serah! Shoot!
Got it! Hit it!
there we go.
Yeah!
Explodes into a flurry of flans. Oh, we got a crystal heart for our efforts in the cinematic action.
Just won't stay dead.
Let's go! Yeah! Hit it hard while it's down and I mean we get out of here! Look! That way!
Come on, Snow! Let's go!
Hey, Serah!
Yep, it revives, and it's not a good idea to try and take it on again.
Listen, hotheads who can't back down don't last long on this planet.
Maybe. Sometimes you gotta make a stand.
You're not listening to me. Humans aren't strong. They die easy.
Well, some of us are tougher than others. Anyway, thanks for the help. You got a name?
Cool. This is Noel. And this is Snow. We're getting married.
It's on hold for now.
You know, somehow I didn't expect you to be such a hothead. All I hear is what a great guy Snow is. And look where you are, all the way in the future.
I'm sorry, who's the hothead? What were you thinking bringing Serah out here?
Listen, Snow. Guess what, Lightning? I found Snow again. He hasn't changed a bit. Still as reckless as ever, still doing his own thing. To think I spent all that time worrying about him. Stupid me. Guess I'll never learn. And that's how we got here.
Poople.
Now it's your turn. Why did you up and leave Serah? What are you doing fighting here in the future?
You really want to know?
I asked, didn't I?
Lightning appeared in my dreams too. Can you believe it?
You saw lightning?
She told me I had to protect Cocoon, so I started jumping through time, checking things out. I learned that the giant jelly bean back there knocks Cocoon down.
You mean the flan we just fought?
Uh-huh.
According to the stories I heard back in my own time, Cocoon was brought down by war.
Well, there's more than just one cause. Did you see what it was doing, that flan? It's melting the crystal of the pillar, bit by bit.
But Vanille and Fang, they're inside it.
Yeah, so Cocoon starts to get unstable, people feel the tremors and begin to panic. Next thing you know, everyone's fighting each other.
It's consistent with what I know, sort of.
I can't believe lightning appeared in your dreams as well. She told you to protect Cocoon's pillar, so she must want you to save Vanille and Fang.
Like I said, sometimes you gotta make a stand. I don't have a choice. My mission is to stop that thing for good.
So for this one, say, let's defeat the flan.
In any case, with Snow on our team, we can do anything, right? I bet we can even beat that giant flan.
Hey, Serah. You're coming around to my way of thinking. Let's do it. Let's turn back and finish that jelly bean off once and for all.
Okay.
No. Have you forgotten already? We ran because it was too strong. None of this makes sense. There are thousands of flan appearing out of nowhere, and they're fusing and creating a beast that shouldn't exist.
Could it be a paradox?
Poople.
If it is, we'll need to do some traveling to fix it.
Which means you've got to find an artifact first.
Lightning, did you meet Snow in his dreams? Is there a reason why you can only talk to us when we sleep? Snow hasn't changed one bit, even though it's been years since I last saw him. He's still as hot-headed as the day we said goodbye. It makes me so mad. But it's a relief, too. I've been caught up in the fate of the world for so long. It feels good to worry about the simple stuff. Being with Snow helped me forget about what the future might hold.
Okay, so now you've got free reign to run around the Sunleth Waterscape and find some treasure. But advice at this early stage is don't take the flan on just now, because it will rip you a new one. He's super strong. So that one up, is that a gate that we've that's a gate, that's not the gate we came in through. So these oh yeah, these flan veneros are very quite strong against physical attacks, so magic is the best thing to get rid of them. One of them's gone, so we'll concentrate on the other one. But the handy thing is that throughout this area you'll get some help from Snow.
This is a map of the area.
So let's have a look at the map. So yeah, don't go down. Don't go all the way down this path. Just take the the right hand path as you're looking down the map. Just about caught me on the ropes there. Peacock. Switch to this. Magic it away.
There are so many little flan. Where are they all going to?
We follow him straight to the artifact. Well, maybe.
It could happen. They may be drawn by the space-time disturbance. Let's find out.
So we follow the flan, but yeah, don't go any further on that path now. I was just going down that way just to show you what's down there. Oh.
Nog, what's got your attention?
Must be that vine.
Yeah,
Guess
that
it's
vine
telling
there.
us we can use it to get across.
Yeah, you'll see certain vines throughout this area. You can use that to access
If you get stuck, just look for a vine.
Hey, no. How old are you?
certain paths.
Younger than me.
I guess so.
There's more flambaneros. Oh, there's 3 of them. Right. Should take too long. Oh, it's the wrong button. But we could have always handy to have that refreshing rain because it puts a regen effect on your team. Just that regen was kind of handy, kind of kept us topped up while those things attacked. Ooh, and we get a flambanero crystal. I think flambaneros are commandos. Yeah, the most common type of enemy you can get the crystal for is a commando. I think that's the gate we came in from there. I was just going that way to... Oh no, that gate there was the one we came in through. Right. I'm going to go this way first. Find Chocobocolina. I know her name's Chocolibut.
I can't stand to even think about flan. They're slimy and gooey and sticky and goopy. So gross. Hey there, I'll sell you some great stuff, so in return, I think you should take care of the giant flan. You know what I mean by take care, right?
Yes, kick its cunt in. Right, so yeah, she's got some slightly new stuff. So yeah, I was talking in the previous video about, as well as potent droplets, you get power droplets, mana droplets, and vitality droplets. I think I said HP droplets, but yeah, vitality droplets. If depending on how you want to upgrade your monsters, power will upgrade their strength, mana will upgrade their magic, and vitality will upgrade their HP. And the same goes for the bolts. So if you're particularly keen on getting certain monsters to get like more magic and strength like that, then buy more of those droplets. And have I got anything worth selling? No, just
Oh, thank you,
Stuff.
thank you. And don't forget to take care of the flan. You promised.
yes, we did. But yeah, let's go this way. Look. Looks like there's flans stuck in time there.
Hey guys, could be wrong, but aren't we going the wrong way? Looks like the flan are heading further in.
Yep. Now see in the background there, there's a bouncing fragment there. We can't get to it just yet. But don't worry, we soon will be. Oh, there's more flan there.
So Noel, you haven't told me why you're traveling through time.
Long story short, I'm trying to save humanity.
Thankfully, most of the items you get in the treasure chests are far more useful than they were in
I've seen how we
whatchamacallit, 13. Because you don't have to worry too much about like various different items.
Hey, this is where the flan we're trying to get to.
And there's our artifact.
Oh, there we go. You don't have to worry about like all the different kinds of items you need for upgrading weapons and stuff like that. I mean, you do get items for upgrading weapons, but that's later on in the game, and they're not. You're basically not doing as much faffing around with like all the different kinds. We've just kept it a bit simpler, which is one of the big improvements they've done in this game. Oh, got a crystal for a mini flan. Nice. And got a fragment there.
This is XIII-2.
Huh. I've seen crystals like this before. Right, Serah? You remember, don't you?
I remember I cried a crystal tear.
Serah, you know what it's like, don't you? Being turned into crystal.
Yes, I know. It was the loneliest, scariest moment of my life.
Serah,
It's all right. You know, I think I dreamed the whole time. But they were good dreams. Dreams about turning back to normal. Being with my friends again. Bobo?
I hope that's true. I hope Fang and Vanille are dreaming right now. I hope they're happy in there.
Oh, right, this one, Snow's friends are still say feel like a song.
You think they can hear us in there? What if you sang them a song to let them know you're here?
Yeah, better not. If they could hear me sing it, we'd just end up giving them nightmares. Trust me.
And hopefully that's a nice live trigger reward. Pumpkinhead, nice. That's an adornment. There's a chocobo, oh nice. Right, so still a bit of a path down there I haven't explored. See if I can get down there. Get down there this way. No, it can't. I think I have to get there for another way. But anyway, I'll worry about that another time. Don't have to go down there just yet, but
This gate leads back to the Historia Crux, right?
before you go to the gate,
This plan aren't stopping anytime soon, huh?
Go this way, and I think you should be able to get to the next section of the game.
End of the road. We have to turn back. Come on. No way we can take that.
Hey, Snowball! Over here!
Don't encourage it.
Hey, big guy, we need to get through this valley. Mind giving us a ride?
I don't think it hurt you.
No answer. Guess I'll take that as a yes.
It'll swallow you whole.
Well, let's find out! Bouncy.
Is it angry?
I think so. I think he actually likes it.
Hey, just had an itch that needed scratching. Come aboard, help me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. So we can climb aboard this thing and travel to the bottom half of the Sunleth Waterscape. See, there's some
Can you
treasure
check that
chests
out?
dotted
Over
around.
there.
No, it's too far for me, Kupo.
Okay, I'll throw you closer.
Kupo!
Good idea. We can broaden our search radius.
Serah, please! Save Mo, Kupo! Good luck.
The bonds of trust. So pick Mog up with LB, and then throw him by pressing RB, and you can find yourself some extra treasures. Like, there we go. You probably have to make this journey back and forth a couple of times to.
I think he's in a good mood.
Maybe he's looking forward to the free lunch.
No worries. If he does attack, we'll think of something.
I don't know if we even survive this one.
Can't see that there's a few more treasure chests up there. See at least two there. Oh, and I missed a bugger, missed a fragment there. So yeah, go back and forth across this a few times and get all the treasure chests. In fact, I think that last one is a wild artifact.
Hello there,
But along this area is more basically all the enemies here are flans. Or most of the enemies here are flans. But there's other fragments here that you can find that'll help you. A couple will help you unlock certain gates. And as I said, I think that one on the path where you walk along that beast, I think that's a wild fragment.
Is that it?
And as I mentioned in a previous video, wild fragments get you to areas.
Looks like the flan are all headed in that direction.
A wild fragment get to areas where they're not. Get to areas that aren't directly connected to the storyline. There's another gate there. Oh, pressed the wrong button.
On to the next.
So there's a few treasure chests. There's a couple that you might have to throw Mog for, but oh, Mog spotted something.
Giddy up.
his thing was twinkling, but oh yeah, I see why. See, there's you can probably just faintly see it. There's a vine that needs. There we go. Needs brought into this time period. And there's another treasure chest that Mog can do his magic with. And in here is a unicorn horn. Jump across here. Oh, I missed a treasure chest next to. Oh right, I remember why, because it's you have to throw Mog for it. And inevitably, whenever you throw Mog, an enemy will come and you can't do the Mog clock thing, so... Ooh, ouch. Yeah, these weren't... I don't know if you remember from... Oh shit! Serah's been knocked out. If you remember from the first game, the Orobons and the Arkeld Steppe, and in some parts of the Return to Cocoon, remember they were just quite nasty enemies that and these are just basically the Final Fantasy XIII-2 version of them. Just keep this one up because we could do with a lot of healing, and we can handle. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting the other one to be defeated, but right. Yeah, I knew it was good. I think it just does that deliberately, just to sort of to warn you about that. So, because it just did that as soon as I threw Mog, and even though I'd already defeated a monster, so. So healing back on. Oh fuck. I need to chuck another Phoenix down onto Noel. Because if those things are basically attacking two different enemies, let me start that again. These two enemies both attacking the same character at the same time pretty much knocks them out. Right, let's try that again. Now let's try and stay in one piece. Stay in one place even. There we go, some vitality chips. Where am I going now? Oh, he spotted something else. Oh yeah, it's another. Where are you? Is his magic gonna reach that? There we go.
Wait a sec. Haven't we been here already?
Yes, we have. Yeah, nothing more to see here. Let's just move on. Yeah, for some reason it won't let you use the vines when there's enemies nearby.
Good boy.
Follow my lead!
Oh, got a scaled wing. Yeah, those random items are... we'll come to use them later, but they're basically for upgrading weapons and accessories. Or if you get enough of them, just sell them. Am I going the right... No, just keep going down. No, it's not going to let me. Right, let's go this way for a change. Explore the rest of this area.
Look at these guys. They sure know how to stay in line.
I'm going the wrong way. Up this way.
So this
There's
is
a
where they
few
were all
treasures
trying
here,
to
and
get to.
there's a couple more
Now we'll see
flan.
what all the fuss was about.
Let's break up the party and get our artifact.
Right, there's another artifact.
Scared yet? That's it!
Quite surprised Noel didn't do Blitz's first move because his attack was right. The thingy attack was right in the middle of a bunch of flan. But, hey.
Looks like we lost. You deserve a treat!
There we go. And can we get that fragment now?
Thank you, Mog.
He's a weird little critter. Looks like he stepped right out of Nautilus. Hey there, fella.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's like a theme park mascot.
What's a theme park?
Well, it's a place where people go to just go on rides and have fun. I guess you only have them when times are peaceful and prosperous, not like where you're from.
Hey, where do you come from, anyway?
A place that doesn't have much in the way of fun or civilization. That's where I'm from.
Kind of reminds me of Vanille and Fang.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, he's a lot like him.
Really? How so?
They were born on Grand Pulse, just like you. Back then, on Cocoon, that was really unusual.
Huh. We have things in common.
Well, I'll make sure to introduce him to you. One of these days.
Another. Just gonna stay completely still so we don't. Not likely to find any more enemies. Get an ember ring. There's some treasures around here that is worth grabbing. Yeah, get some healing on quickly. quickly heal Serah. She's on her last legs. And yourself now. There you go. Get back to knocking that thing out. Right. There's a couple more treasures here. Have a look around. And more fights. Let's get back into healing because we're taking a bit of a hiding. Get ourselves healed up a bit. There we go.
It's hurt, right?
Nope, just apart from those flaming arrows. I'm just gonna have a look around in the background for make sure I haven't missed any treasure chests before I leave this area. Can't be arsed with those things. Get back to one of the gates. In fact, what I'll do, I'll activate that gate that's up this way, and then I'll finish this broadcast. Let's activate this gate and then time to end this broadcast. Choose a combat artifact, yes. Then I'll probably come back here and get those other artifacts.
We have to do this. We can't afford to fail. If we don't find a way to defeat that flan...
Hey, don't get too wound up now. People start to make mistakes when they stress out too much. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Okay, let's do this.
If you want to try, be my guest.
What do you mean?
For every road, there's a different gate. If you try to use a gate that's meant for someone else, well... See?
Does this mean Snow can't come with us?
Yep, he stays.
Guess I drew the short straw.
And don't you do anything foolish behind our backs, like trying to take on giant flans single-handed.
Yeah, you behave yourself or else. You got it? I'm serious, Snow.
I'll be good. And back to business.
Oh, he still has his Lassie brand. Right. Okay. That Colosseum, there's not really much you can do in there, except find one fragment. The Colosseum is more for downloadable content. So there's some, you can get some tougher monsters to defeat in download content, and you take them on at the Colosseum, but that's for much later on in the game. Right, I think this is a good time to finish this broadcast. I'm gonna just finish this, and I'm gonna go back there and do a bit of grinding. So in the meantime, I'll just say thanks for watching. See you again soon for another video. Bye bye.